why being a sexually disciplined man is so beneficial for you as a person. The reason why is because your sexual energy is the most powerful force that you have as a man. Learned this from Iman Gadzhi. I was watching one of his videos and he said that's one of your most powerful forces you have as a man. And it makes sense because your sexual energy is your life force, if you think about it. You are literally producing a human being with that energy. And if you think about it in that way, then that means that you shouldn't just be out here, sleeping with lots of women, having casual sex, jerking off all the time. And you shouldn't be doing that because your sexual energy should only be used for a purpose, for creating a human life. Now, I'm not saying that you should only have sex for the purpose of creating a baby. That's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is just being more mindful of your your lusts and your sexual desires, and to not have them control you so much. Like, for example, like if you feel the urge just to not go to Pornhub or don't jerk off, or if you feel the urge to like not go have casual sex with some girl that you just don't really want to do it, but you're just doing it because you're horny. And a lot of people do this, a lot of guys do this, and they can't control their sexual urges. And it's extremely important for you to control these, because if you don't control them, then they'll control you. Because at the end of the day, there are 3 outlets that you can do for sex, or there's 3 outlets that you can do with your sexual energy. Number 1, you can jerk off. Number 2, you can hold in your sexual energy, not jerk off at all, and put that into your work, into your purpose, into the gym, into your workouts, into your diet, into making more money. And then last but not least, number 3 is that you can, well, I actually said this wrong, is that you can jerk off, you can have sex with women, casual hookups with any woman, or number 3 is that you can wait until you have sex until marriage, and then you can have as much sex as you want. This is the Bible, this is the religious Bible verse, and I'm not stressing any Bible verses in here. I'm just sharing with you the information that you can go biblical if you want, save it for marriage. If not, then there's the 2 other options: you're jerking off or you're having sex. I don't believe in jerking off at all. I think I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, but yeah, I don't think you should ever jerk off, ever. So your energy needs to be used towards, you can use your sexual energy if you feel that urge to either put it into your work, put it into your purpose, put it into working harder on your discipline, on your diet, on your habits, on your consistency to getting better, or you can go out and have casual sex. But obviously, what Brandon Carter says is that, like, having sex with all these girls is an empty victory, is what he says. I'll never forget that. He says it's an empty victory to go have sex with all these girls, because you're not really getting anything out of it. It's just an empty victory. You may want it, you may have this own personal desire that you want to have sex with all these women, but it's just a personal thing that you're not getting anything out of it, as opposed to, like, a real victory is like you growing as a person and you actually feeling proud of your accomplishments that you've done, not necessarily proud of you sleeping with 50 women in 1 year. And I've talked about this before, it's your internal validation. If you can be internally validated by yourself instead of externally validated, for example, like, you're internally validated by you ate the right foods, you're consistent with your diet, you're consistent with your workouts, you're working long hours every single day. That's internally validation. If we talk about external validation, this is you seeking the approval of wanting to have sex with all of these girls. That's external because it's not within you. Within you. Now, for granted, like, if that's something you actually want to do, you can put it in your control to get that as much as possible. But what I am saying is that you are at the end of the day dependent on that sex. You are dependent on the lust, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to have that. You want to be dependent on yourself. You want to be dependent on your habits, dependent on your consistency. That's what you need to do every single day. By following a structured, disciplined diet, workouts, making money, long hours every single day, structure every single day with your discipline. You need to be a sexually disciplined man because your goals are going to come to you a lot quicker if you can do that. I had an example in my life where, I lost my sexual urges, and that cost me my relationship with a girl that I was dating at the time. And I'm sure the same thing has happened to you with someone you were dating, and why you broke up. Either you jerked off, either you had sex with another girl, or you did something you weren't supposed to do in that relationship, and that's where the relationship got screwed. That's where it got screwed up. Keep this in mind. Always be sexually disciplined, and this is why it's extremely important for you in your life. That is the video I have for you today. If you like this video, like the video, comment and share this video if it helps, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. We'll see you in the next one.